see the effect of the halving after 1 year later. And most times after Bitcoin goes up, the moment Bitcoin goes up, when the halving happened in 28th November, and the price was around $8, I didn't get the actual price. But if I go to my chart on TradingView, I can get a precise price. Just assuming that since this place was $2, right here should be around $8 thereabout. Now, you discover that after 1 year, when the Bitcoin rose to $1,007 per one, it started declining down back. That's why after Bitcoin goes up after 1 year, it will be climbing up over, it will be climbing up. But the moment it reaches its peak, it will start declining. And when it's declining from 2013 to 2015, it declined. And during this period here, the market will now become bearish. But when Bitcoin was going up from 28 November 2012, 2013, the market will be bullish. But after the bull run, that is what we actually call bull run. Bull run always come after the halving. You can see that when Bitcoin went down in 2015, it went down again to 2 again. No, 4 years later, 9th July 2016, when Bitcoin underwent another halving again, Bitcoin now attained another all-time high on July 9, 20. You can see that is after a year later, Bitcoin now did another over 100%. Then in 2019, 2 years later, it rose to, I'm coming, it rose to 6,379. Then the last halving that occurred was in 2020 during the COVID-19 era. And that time, from that time, that was when Bitcoin moved around this 6,000, maybe 6,000, 8,000, and did the unusual, powerful movement to a whole 55,000 in May 2021. But that was when I witnessed Bitcoin that time, because by around October 2021, that was when Bitcoin did 69,000 all-time high. 69,000 all-time high. Then when it did this all-time high, October 21, just like the way it always behaves normally now, the halving always trigger the bull run. After the halving, it triggers the bull run, because more scarcity of Bitcoin will now be coming. It will be causing more scarcity. The miners will be not getting more rewards. Then you can see that over the years, Bitcoin has been moving on an upward movement. So that's why a lot of prediction have been coming out that even before the moment Bitcoin even went to 69,000 in 2021, just like the way it always behaves, Bitcoin came down to around 15,000. I remember that time very well. It was around 2022. It crashed all the way from 69,000 to 15,000. People ran away from crypto. They didn't know that back in history, Bitcoin always do that movement. And it's normal, because during the bull season, when all the coins has gone up, Bitcoin will have made all of those coins to go up. People must take their profits, and market and all coins start going down. So one of the things that I believe causes the bearish market is people that are pump money into Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency. They must take their profit out, so it must come down. After every bullish season, there must be bearish season. There must be there must be bearish season. Now, if you want to know the current, before I do that, that's why you discover that a lot of people all over the world have been predicting that Bitcoin can go as high as 150,000, 300,000, 250,000, because the way Bitcoin has been programmed after its halving, it always spike up. Just imagine that between 1 year later again, within 2 years span, Bitcoin moved from 6,000 to 55,000, and towards the end of 2021, it moved to 9,000. It was it not this month or last month that Bitcoin now went higher than its previous high, 69,000, it now jack up to 73,000. So if it has created another all-time high of 73,000, then the prediction that it might go as high as 200,000 might be true. It might be true. Don't be surprised that in around if Bitcoin can move to like 210,000 per one or more, then the next halving, which will be in 2028, we can predict or project that Bitcoin might go as high. It's not a guarantee, because by the way it has been programmed, it can go as high as $800,000 per one. No wonder a lot of investors all over the world, like Fidelity, BlackRock, JP Morgan, a lot of organizations all over the world, they are investing heavily because they have gone back memory history lane to see how Bitcoin has been moving. That's why it is called digital gold. That's why it's called digital gold. Now let me go now, because someone just coming now that has Bitcoin having actually started? No, it has not. Let me show us the live countdown of Bitcoin halving. So let's go here. Oh, this is where you will see the live countdown of Bitcoin halving. This is a live countdown. So we have in the next 5 hours, 22 minutes, 80 seconds for the Bitcoin halving to start. And by that time, the Bitcoin block reward that is being given to the miners will reduce from currently, which is 6.25, to 3.125 coins. That means we should be expecting that the reward will drop around 20. If that's tomorrow, that should be maybe around 122 Nigerian time. Now you can see that the total block that has been out, because every 4 years, 210,000 block must be formed for another halving to happen. And you can see that over the years, about 839,963 blocks has been mined. So the moment it clocked 840,000, will remain just 37 blocks to go. Then another history will be made. Another history will be made. So I can send this link to us, go and check, so that I can really understand Bitcoin. I mean, because the mining of Bitcoin is going to continue till the year 2140. That's when the 21 million Bitcoins will finally be mined. So we still have about 116 years. The person that designed and the group of people that designed this Bitcoin technology is so amazing, because the essence of this Bitcoin halving is to increase its scarcity, as I've said earlier on, and to increase its store of value, and having sustained supply and hence mining, with halving creating scarcity, driving up the value, and slowing down the emission rate of Bitcoin. So the hash rate will be reducing, because more miners are attracted to secure the blockchain for a longer period of time. So this is just a summary of the halving dates. In 27 of 11, that was the first, when the first block height was achieved. Then 50 Bitcoin reward was being given per block by that time. So you can see over the years, we are now the fourth halving is tomorrow. So by that time, the reward will be reduced. So let me just, I believe you are able to get more information about what Bitcoin halving is all about. Let me quickly play this video to summarize Bitcoin halving. Because as for that coming. I want to play a better video about Bitcoin halving. Let me quickly play a short video to summarize Bitcoin halving. This one that is only
gold. But one event is undeniable, and its impact. The price of Bitcoin has no shortage of catalysts, from the debate around regulation to whether it's a security or a commodity, and whether or not it really is digital gold. But one event is undeniable, and its impact on the world's most premier digital asset, the halving. Every 4 years, the reward for mining the biggest cryptocurrency is cut in half. This happens in order to reduce the amount of coins in circulation. How is it calculated? Well, it happens specifically every time 210,000 blocks are mined. We can calculate the date fairly precisely with the knowledge that the average block time for Bitcoin mining is around 10 minutes. That calculation gets us very close to 4 years. Why is it needed? Because there's only so much Bitcoin available, 21 million to be exact. And like any other cryptocurrency, it needs to remain scarce to hold its value. So how often does this happen? Well, the halving takes place every 4 years. The first in 2012 decreased the award for creating a new block from 50 to 25 Bitcoin. The second halving in 2016, that lowered the reward further from 25 Bitcoin to 12.5 Bitcoin. Last time out, 2020. And you guessed it, we halved again. The block award dropping to 6.25 Bitcoin. So there's nothing wrong with your math here. This time around, the block reward miners will receive half, 3.125 Bitcoin. The big question, of course, what happens to the price? Now, the moves could be significant. In the past, we've seen Bitcoin rise after a halving event, though there's no certainty that this will always be the outcome. The other key focus is the outcome for the miners. The rewards that they're generating will, of course, diminish, and that's not great for an industry with a very high cost burden. Keep an eye on how the big publicly listed miners, the likes of Marathon and Riot, manage this event. As ever, talks of consolidation will no doubt do the rounds. No matter how you look at it, the event will have serious consequences for all crypto stakeholders, and will be across all of the developments here at Yahoo Finance.
Okay, thank you. And that's just a summary of Bitcoin halving. Now, I don't want us to. And something about crypto is this: when this kind of events are about to happen, we should not put our hopes so high. We should have a long-term expectation. Don't expect that when Bitcoin is out tomorrow, you should not expect a sudden spike in price. That's why I've done a detailed explanation of what Bitcoin is all about. And going back history lane, you can see how Bitcoin started going up. What if it didn't go up? What if it goes up? But by the virtue of the way it has been designed, it to be scarce. It was designed to have more demand. And since the history of crypto, there's so much liquidity that has been pumped into the crypto space. So don't let us have very high expectation that the moment Bitcoins have by tomorrow, it begin to spike. No, it might take months. It might take up to a year. But it's been moving gradually. That's where I now moved to, because when I started RoyalQ in 2021, it was at the time when Bitcoin has already moved from 2020 to when it was lower in price to 69,000 in 2021. That was when I joined RoyalQ. So how do you now position yourself for the Bitcoin halving with a tool that we have been using since 2021? And this tool is called RoyalQ. RoyalQ is an amazing robot that when we started in 2021, we were seeing amazing trade profits, because by that time, the market was bullish, the market was on an uptrend, and people were making insane profits. Insane profit, because market was on an uptrend. Market was selling very fast, and people were making so much profit daily. That's why one of the things that you can use to position yourself to be able to trade when the market begins to become bullish during the bull run is a RoyalQ bot. And another way you can also position yourself is by ensuring that you buy coins now that the market is so low. Accumulate more coins. Make sure you do your research very, very well to accumulate more coins for yourself, such that when the bull run starts after Bitcoin halving, you'll be able to have enough assets that you have already bought and be expecting a massive return on them. Now, let me quickly show us, for the benefit of people that are just joining newly, what is RoyalQ all about? What's RoyalQ all about? That's what I'll be playing for those that are coming newly. Because when I joined RoyalQ in 2021 till to date, that's what I've been doing, and it has been helping a lot of us in our finances, because we don't give our money to any company, we're not giving our money to any third party. Our money stays with us. So let us stay tuned as I play a short video that explains RoyalQ.
A cryptocurrency is a digital asset that has value with no centralized control that facilitates person-to-person transaction. It is extremely safe because it sits on a digital system called a blockchain, which is a safe and secure hack-proof method of store of information. Now, like I've said, it is an asset that has value. Cryptocurrencies can be bought when prices are low, sold when prices are high, and that is trading. I want you to imagine you could go and buy a sack of sugar, get it into that small shop where you are, and be able to break it down in small pieces. So it means you bought it at a certain price and you are selling at a certain price, meaning you are making profit. The same thing happens with cryptocurrency, because it has a community of people that believe in this asset, because these assets have different problems they are solving into the digital world. Now, cryptocurrency market works 24 hours, 7 days. It doesn't stop. Now imagine you are getting someone that is seated on the market 24 hours, 7 days, buying low, selling high, buying low, selling high. Perfectly, it means you will be making profit every time you blink your eye. This artificial intelligence will be taking your position. It will monitor the market. It will buy when prices are low and sell when the prices are high, and you will be making instant profit. So your trade will be efficient. Now I know we have so many manual traders, but imagine you are seeing me and your trade is efficient, real time, at exact take profit and happening at the exact time, 24 hours, 7 days. Now that is artificial intelligence. Now the market has a lot of artificial intelligence outside there, but there is one that rocks and rolls this world. That is none other than RoyalQ artificial intelligent robot that will be connected to the crypto world market, to these assets. And perfectly, it's gonna be able to buy for you and sell for you, meaning it will buy when prices are low, sell when prices are high. I want you to imagine as you close your eyes, you are sleeping at night and the robot is busy buying low and selling high, meaning it takes away the burden, it takes away your emotions. If you're a busy person and you don't have time to look at the market, wow, this is for you. With only 120 USDT, you will access this software. Can you imagine? It will work for you for a full year. To maintain this software, on every profit you will make, you will be charged 20% of your profit, not of your capital, 20%. You make your $10, all your $10 and your capital will sit in your crypto account. How can you access the crypto assets? Crypto assets are accessed into what we call crypto exchanges. What are crypto exchanges? Crypto exchanges, these are platforms that gather buyers and sellers across the world. I'll take an example of the #1 leading exchange. When you check out on a website, www.coinmarketcap.com, you will discover that Binance is the #1 leading exchange. Perfectly, ladies and gentlemen, this exchange has 9 platforms that gather buyers and sellers across the world. I'll take an example of the #1 leading exchange. When you check out on a website, www.coinmarketcap.com, you will discover that Binance is the #1 leading exchange. Perfectly, ladies and gentlemen, this exchange has 90 million customers every single day. Now I want you to imagine, I go back to my bag of sugar. You purchase your bag of sugar and the customers are 90 million. Imagine the speed at which you will sell your sugar. Now that is where you're going to be able to keep your assets. Now, how safe is Binance? Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's you who can open this account. It's you who can access your money on this account. So Binance will help you exchange your money from your local currency into crypto and from crypto into your local currency, meaning 24 hours, 7 days, you can access your money. The safety of your profit and your capital is very paramount. It's only you who can access your profit. We are going to connect the RoyalQ artificial intelligence robot to your crypto bank account. And what it will do, it will only buy low and sell high. Buy low and sell high. The person I sent you this video will give you 2 important links. One will be the one to access your crypto bank account where your capital and your profit will be safe. The second one will be the link to access the RoyalQ application. And the person who has sent you this link will definitely guide you through. Now, how do you access where your capital and your profit will be? Basically, you will register and you will need a national ID. You will need either a national ID, a driving license, or a passport, depending on the area where you come from. You register and create a strong password. Are you a person who's looking for a supplementary income to what you are making? Are you someone who is looking for an additional income? Are you someone who is interested in financial freedom? Are you someone who doesn't want to work for money but have a software? Are you someone who wants to see your money grow every single day? Welcome to RoyalQ Artificial Intelligence Trading Tool. Start now. Welcome to the world.
All right.
Welcome
That's the
to the
short
future.
summary of what RoyalQ is all about. Now, let me, for the benefit of people just joining for the first time, now, the minimum to get started in RoyalQ is $240. $240. 120 goes for the activation of the bot for a whole year, and you need $20 minimum for fuel fee. For every time the bot trades, that's where it's on. So let's say it makes $10 for you in your Binance. You started, I'm just giving us an example, started with $100, and it gave you extra $10 in the trade that you entered. Its own 20% is going to be taken from your RoyalQ app, where you put the gas fee. It can never take from your capital, and it does not ever touch your profit. It will collect its own share, its own percentage fuel fee from the RoyalQ app. The remaining $100, that's where you'll be seeing accumulating with profit growing over time. And also, you should also have this understanding that crypto market is very, very, very volatile. You'll be seeing that the both buying and selling, be buying and selling, be buying and selling. Sometimes you might see that your balance in your Binance coin is trading goes down, it will take money down and it's buying more cheaper. Aged in has ended. Then you can now see the final balance that it has increased. Sometimes people always ask this question: do you mean that you people do not make any loss in RoyalQ? No, we do not make any loss in RoyalQ. The bot does not ever sell loss. Just like from the video we just watched, the only job it is designed to do is to buy cryptocurrency low and sell them high. To buy it low and sell them high. And we don't engage in futures market where you might be able to lose money when the market goes against you. But when the market goes against us with RoyalQ robots, because we are trading on the spot market, we don't ever get liquidated. We don't ever get our crypto wallet blown or liquidated. No, it doesn't. So in every 30 days, you can be able to be expecting like 10% to 30% or more profit on your capital. So you have seen examples of different capital: 100, 200, 300, 500. So this is just a range. So we don't guarantee fixed daily profits. We don't guarantee it because this is not a Ponzi scheme. It's not a return on investment platform. It's not return. It's a pure trading opportunity. It's a pure trading business where we are making use of a robot to be helping you to be buying and selling. So I'll let people hear about RoyalQ. They'll be asking me, what's the return on investment? What's that? I say we don't do return on investment with RoyalQ. RoyalQ is connected to the live market. To the live market. I want to just show us. It's not coming on. Okay, let me show us the RoyalQ app. This is one of my RoyalQ app accounts. You see on the RoyalQ app, when you open the RoyalQ app, you see that on the RoyalQ app, you see revenue page. The revenue page, this revenue page is where you will see the profit that you are making from your trades. Because of the upcoming Bitcoin halving, market has been going down. Because Bitcoin has been going down when it's reached its all-time high. So we have been experiencing downtrend since. So you can see that from the 1st of April, I've not been getting good profit. But in the month of March last month, my market was really bullish. In the month of March, I think I did a video. I'm trying to look for that video. Between the 1st of March to 31st of March, I was able to make about $326. And I was using about $750 as my trading capital. So that's about 45% profit on my capital. The market was very good last month. That was why I was making good. Consider every day the profit that is coming daily is not the same. It is different. It is different, but you can discover that from the month of okay, you can see from the month of 1st of April, the market has been on a downward trend. I've not been making good profits. But I believe by next month, because from my experience, any month when the trend is bearish, I'm expecting by next month market will move up after the Bitcoin halving. Now, in RoyalQ, we don't engage in bring your friend, bring your family. We are not into referral. It's a technology that only involved in trading. But if you choose to share RoyalQ with your family and friend, your colleague, your church member, then RoyalQ will reward you. So in this section, you see RoyalQ rewarding you for sharing the opportunity with your contacts, with your friends, and anytime they also share RoyalQ with your team and your growing team, have people through your network, RoyalQ will also be giving you small daily rewards. So the other one I was showing us is the trade profit section. But this section is a section where anytime you share RoyalQ with anyone and they sign up, you get an activation gain. If you just started, you're getting like $30. And when you now have about 20 people in your team, anytime anybody in your team also register somebody, RoyalQ also give you some reward bonus, and it's something that is withdrawable. If you want to withdraw it, it is withdrawable. If I go here, you see what of the money I've drawn this month within 1 minute, 2 minutes at most. It will land into your wallet, which you can convert to cash. And your profit that you get on your Binance is not, we don't do cash out in RoyalQ because our capital is already in our Binance. We don't do cash out. So let me stop here so that I can give room for new people that are just joining to ask their question. It's amazing. Is it network that push people out? All the way from 20, you have come down to 12. So if you are joining the Zoom meeting for the first time tonight, I can see new people. You can drop your question in the chat box, or you can unmute your mic to ask your question. I would love to get our questions. Ask your questions if you have any question. Probably on the Bitcoin halving, you want more clarification, or on how to use the RoyalQ to be trading. Because when the bull run starts, we will not be seeing RoyalQ helping you to buy and back, give you more profit. Because when the market is bullish, you will see amazing profits. So if you have any question, the floor is yours. You can ask any question in any area you don't understand. You can unmute your mic or you can drop your question in the chat box. Or you can drop your question in the chat box. Any question, even from members, if you have any question, please unmute your mic and ask your question. Or if today is your first time, you like to ask question, please ask question. That means everything I have been saying, we really understand what I've been saying so far. No question. Okay, thank you so much for tonight's meeting. So if today is your first time attending our Zoom meeting, please endeavor to get back to the person that invited you to the Zoom meeting to get you started. They will give you a unique link to sign up, and also sign up on any exchange of your choice, either Binance, ATX, Indodax, Kraken, Bybit, Coco, where your money will be, and you get on board. So thank you everybody for attending tonight's meeting. Our next meeting is on next week Tuesday. This is Tuesday. Let us invite our prospects because another topic will be treated on Tuesday. So good night, everyone, and have a lovely night. Good night.
Good night, sir. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.